Hello students, today we are going to learn chapter 1 of business studies, that is nature and purpose of business. But before that, let's understand that what are human activities and what are economic and non-economic activity. We know that in every society, people undertake various activities to satisfy their needs and wants. And all the activities can be divided into two groups, that is economic activities and non-economic activities. Any activity which are conducted or which are done by the people for earning the livelihood or keeping yourself engaged to earn something in return is called economic activity. So in short, economic activities are those by which we can earn our livelihood. So when we say economic, the word, it involves monetary. So whenever we are getting anything in return in the form of money, then it is economic activity. Like let's say an example, a job of a doctor, teacher, lawyer, we all are getting something in return in form of money, be it salary or wages. So that is economic activity. Non-economic activities which do not have any economic motive or monetary motive, and they are performed with a feeling of, say, love towards the family or sympathy towards the people or humanity or patriotism, then they are termed as non-economic activities. Like let's say, for example, if a housewife, if she's taking care of home, she's not getting paid for that. That is all the activities which are conducted by her to take care of the house, those are non-economic activity. The other example of non-economic activities are playing, dancing, giving donation, housewife cooking food for the family, etc. So when we talk about types of economic activities may be further divided into three categories: business, profession, and employment. So let's learn each of the activity one by one. Talking about business, we have been hearing this word in our day-to-day life. So what is business? Business is a term which is derived from the word busy, which means being busy. And however, in specific sense, business refers to the occupation in which people regularly engage themselves with a view to earn profit. So business is an activity which is carried on in order to earn profit, which involves buying and selling of goods and services or trading. So business involves production and purchase or exchange of goods and services to satisfy the needs of people with aim to earn profit. All the people who are engaged in business are called entrepreneurs. Now let's understand what is profession. Profession refers to the activities which requires special skill, knowledge, and it has to be applied by an individual in his work to earn a living. Like let's say for example, doctor, lawyer, teacher, etc. So all the people who require special knowledge, special skills, special education, special training, in those people are termed to be into the profession. Next one is employment. Employment refers to an activity in which a person works regularly for another for a fixed remuneration. Remuneration means salary or wages. So people who work in bank or insurance company, government departments, all are example of employment. In short, when any person is working for some other person for return in the form of salary or wages, then it is termed as employment. Now, first let's understand, we know all the three concepts now as to what is business, what is profession, and what is employment. So let's learn what are the characteristics of business. As we already know that business is an economic activity, it is involved into production or procurement of goods and services. That is, there is a sale or exchange of goods and services to satisfy the human needs and in return, the entrepreneur is getting profit. So business is dealing in goods and services on regular basis. The motive is to earn profit, and there is an element of risk, and there is uncertainty in business. Now, when we say there is uncertainty in business, it means that it involves risk. It is not necessary that all the time the entrepreneur will earn profit. There might be fluctuation in the business cycle, that sometimes he may earn profit, sometimes he may earn loss. So there is element of risk and uncertainty in business. Now, talking about comparison of between the business profession and employment. Now, when we talk about mode of establishment, business is established when the entrepreneur decides or take the decision to start a business, whereas profession is started after the getting certificate of practice from professional body. Like, let's say, for example, if a person is a he becomes a lawyer, he needs a certificate of practice. A doctor has to go through the internship training for a year into hospital. Only then they can practice their profession. Now, when we talk about employment, employment begins after getting the appointment letter from the employer. Like, let's say, for example, if X person gets an offer from Y company, then his employment will start once he gets the appointment letter from that employer. So when we talk about mode of establishment, this is the difference between the three. Secondly, nature of work. Now, what is the difference between all the three with related to nature of work? Business includes buying and selling of goods and services, whereas profession, it involves rendering personalized service of expert nature. Like even when we talk about doctors, there are different types of doctors. We have orthopedic, we have eye surgeon, we have MD. So we have different category of profession, be it doctor or a lawyer or a teacher, because they are specialized into that particular service or the nature of service. So they have the specialization for particular type of service. Next one is employment. It includes performing the work as per the service contract. Talking about qualification, in order to start a business, no minimum qualification is required. Even the person who's not literate or who's not much educated, even that person can start a business. Whereas when we talk about a professional degree, in profession, it requires a professional degree and specialization in particular field. And whereas when we talk about employment, an employee again needs the qualification and training in the particular field for which he is appointed. Now, what is return to reward in all the three cases? That is, when you are providing services or goods, then what is it that you get in return? When we talk about business, the return of reward is in the form of profit, and professional, they charges fee for their services, whereas employee, they get salary and wages in return for their work. Now, what is capital investment and how it differs in all the three? Business, in order to start a business, you need a capital, you need a money, you need to invest into different factors of production or various factors of production like land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. So business requires investment as according to the size of business. If the size of the business is huge, then the capital requirement would be more. When we talk about profession, only initial investment is required. And whereas in case of employment, no capital investment is required because you're going to work for some other company for which you're going to pay salary or wages. So here, no capital investment is required. Talking about risk, in business, profits are uncertain and irregular, as I have explained. So there is a risk or possibility of risk because it is not sure that all the time the business is going to earn profit. There might be fluctuation in the business cycle. Sometimes business may face booming period, which means they are at the peak of earning profit. Sometimes they might face recession in the market, which means there is a depression or downfall in the sales ratio. So the amount of risk which is involved in business is uncertain, and it is more, risk is more. Talking about profession, they have to, in case of profession, all the professionals, be it lawyers or doctors or teacher, they face less risk, as the fee charge is generally regular and it is certain, unlike business. And in case of employment, no risk is there because they are getting the fixed amount of salary in the form of pay, regular pay. Now, when we talk about code of conduct, no code of conduct is prescribed in business. There are no prescribed norms, that is, or the rules that you have to do business only this way or that way. So there is no code of conduct prescribed in business, but yes, the businessmen have to be ethical and they have to follow the ethics so that there is no exploitation of the consumers, and the consumers also get reasonable product or a quality product at a reasonable price. So every businessman should follow ethics while doing business, that they do not harm any either the environment or the people in the society. Now, when we talk about profession, the professionals, they have to follow code of conduct. Like doctors, they have to follow code of conduct. Talking about employment, here all the rules, regulation, norms are laid down by the company or the employer, and all the employee or worker have to follow those norms which are established or which are framed by the company or employer. Thank you very much.